distinguished guests, dear friends. It is my third time that I'm here in Auschwitz-Birkenau, but it's the first time that I'm here in my capacity as President of the Parliamentary Assembly of the Council of Europe. And it gives this visit for me a special weight. In June this year, our General Rapporteur combating racism and intolerance, Francesco Verducci, invited me to a seminar in Rome on the occasion of the International Day Countering Hate Speech. There I met Liliane Segre. She is senator for life in Italy, and she is also a Holocaust survivor. As a young Jewish girl, she was held prisoner here in Auschwitz-Birkenau. Liliane told me something that I cannot and that I will not forget. She said that here in Auschwitz, she envied the Roma, Romni, Sinti and Sintice. Why? Because they were allowed to stay here together as family. Parents with children, grandparents with grandchildren, and in this terrible place that felt to her almost like a kindness, like a mercy. Then one night that ended. On the 2nd of August 1944, the Roma and Sinti families here were murdered. All of them. We know 3,400 people in one single night. After that, Liliane told me she envied them not anymore. I share this story because it says something important, I think. Auschwitz did not separate one's people suffering from another's. And neither should we when we remember. The genocide of Roma and Sinti, the Porrajmos, the engulfment, das Verschlingern, as the Romani term means, must be remembered clearly, with the same names, with the same grief, as every other crime committed here on this ground. And we know that all remembering is not enough. It gives us a duty to act today and tomorrow. And today, Roma and Sinti are still the largest minority in Europe. And in too many countries, they still face discrimination in housing, in schools, in access to justice, in jobs. They are often blamed first and heard last. Anti-Gypsyism did not end in the 20th century. It is still here. Sometimes loud, very often quiet, hidden within our institutions. This is why our General Rapporteur on Roma and Sinti issues, Georgios Stamatis, does such an important and passionate work. This work keeps the question of Roma and Sinti at the center of our institution, in the center of our Parliamentary Assembly, and not at its edges. This is why the Council of Europe's Commissioner for Human Rights, Michael O'Flaherty, makes Roma and Sinti rights a priority. An institution built on human dignity cannot look away from one of its largest communities. We still have a long way to go before where someone comes from or how they speak or how they look stops deciding their chances in life. And this is not a distant dream. This is real work, and it belongs to every one of us who holds public office. But I do not want to end on what is still wrong. I'm glad, truly glad, that the Roma community today is active, loud, visible. Young Roma activists, artists and leaders are claiming their place. They work to boost self-esteem of Romani people and challenge negative stereotypes. They tell their own stories in their own voices, and they are no longer spoken about. They speak for themselves. And this is not a threat to our democracies, this is exactly what strong democracies need. Before I end, I want to return to Liliane Segre. She survived. She chose to spend her life telling her story, so the world would not forget. The Roma and Sinti murdered here did not have that chance. They cannot tell their own story. So today, on this day, we tell their story for them. It will not be only this place and today, it will be every place and every day we will do so. Liliane taught me that the memory only matters if it changes something, how we act tomorrow. So let this day be more than remembrance only. Let it be a promise that we, as Europe's institutions, will not look away, not from discrimination, not from hatred, not from Roma and Sinti communities who are still waiting for the equality they were promised. So let's take today's opportunity to listen, to learn and to act together tomorrow. Und lassen Sie mich auch, lieber Herr Rose, lieber Herr Kwaniowski, zurückkommen auf den Appell, den Sie mir gegeben haben, für den ich mich wirklich sehr, sehr herzlich bedanken möchte. Und ich mag Ihnen versichern, dass sich Ihre Ziele und unsere Ziele in der Parlamentarischen Versammlung des Europarats 100%ig decken. Ich habe auch schon mit unserem Berichterstatter darüber gesprochen. Er schreibt gerade an einem Bericht zur Situation von Roma und Sinti und die Inhalte werden natürlich einfließen und das finde ich sehr schön, weil ich glaube, die Gedanken in diesem Appell sind exakt die Gedanken, an denen wir auch arbeiten, an denen wir auch festhalten. Und es freut mich sehr, im Sinne auch von dem vorher Gesagten, dass so ein Tag wie heute mit diesem Appell einen ganz konkreten Ausfluss in Politik haben wird. Und ich glaube, genau dafür sollen solche Veranstaltungen da sein. Ich danke Ihnen sehr herzlich.